What up, man?
I'm here for a reason to deliver a message, and I'm gonna articulate it the best way I can to you. But I am gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I am not sparing. I can't help how people feel in life, right? Anybody?
Oh Lord.
Here you go.
Oh,
Don't worry. I don't.
explain that.
Get you a word. Nana nana boo boo.
What up, though? It's the word. You see the title. We about to get into it. But before we get into that, let me get into the chat. My brother Gary Busted Down Brown, Mr. 33 himself. Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you. My bad. I thought I posted this live earlier. I went back in it to edit the time and seeing that I didn't even post it. I guess it didn't go through when I thought I pushed the button. But anyway, we're here. I'm not gonna be too long. Yeah, baby boy birthday tomorrow. My son about to be 5 years old, man. And I was just in the holiday season coming up, right? You know, a lot of people celebrate Christmas. We don't celebrate Christmas. We don't call it Christmas, or it's called Appreciation Day, right? And it's just it's actually, you know, us recognizing, it's the way we recognize the winter solstice. You know, we pay homage to the Creator by just being grateful and appreciate everything. You know, not only the good but the bad also, because even within the bad, I have learned lessons. You know, most people look at things like losses. I look at it as lessons. You know, even me losing my eyesight, what came with me losing my eyesight made me appreciate my family even more. You know, so it's just a perception how you look at things, right? So that's why I titled the show "Living with Appreciation Allows You to Live in Grace," because just being grateful, just being appreciative. I'm speaking for myself, right? Just appreciating my ups and downs in life. I guess I always had a positive outlook, no matter how negative it was, and the situation may have been. Even when I was like I had grade 2 lacerations on my lung. And at one point, I thought I was going to be out of here, right? I thought I was gone, especially when I seen the look on my mother's face when they told her. Now, my mother been a nurse since I've been storing memory, right? So just her reaction, you know, for probably about 10 minutes, I was sitting there like, you know, I understood that, you know, I can be up out of here, but I started thinking about all the great things that I had in life, right? Just the love from my parents, my mother, my sisters, my family, the experiences that I had. I was like 3 years into dating my wife. Just the fun we had. I just started thinking about all the fun, like all the good things I enjoyed in life. And that's what gave me the fight or the motivation to keep moving no matter what the circumstances was. Like, hey man, I'm gonna just ride it out. I'm gonna just make the best of it. I'm gonna enjoy it while I got it. And that's life, right? Even now, you know, I lost my eyesight and there's a lot of things I can't do no more, but I'm not thinking about the things I can't do no more. I'm appreciating the things that I still can do, because tomorrow ain't promised today. That's just reality. So a lot of times things will be taken away from it, but it only makes room for other things. You know, unfortunately, I can't work a traditional job. I can't travel on my own. You know, there's a lot of things that hinders me from being the person I was, but it developed me into the person I am now. I work from home now. You know, it kind of pushed me to use a lot of the skills and things I acquired over the years, and I didn't really understand why I was acquiring them. It was like I was going to school for nursing, but for some reason, I mean, it's reasons I could sit here and tell you. The dynamics of the hospital, the way it was going, I'm like that. I don't want to be a nurse no more. So I already paid all this money for this. I went to community college. I already paid all this money. I was working and paying for it, and I'm like, well, I didn't damn near pay for a year, 2 years, so I just switched my major over, and did something that I felt like it was going to enlighten me and help me. So that's when I went into theology. Right. But Miss Chicago, what up, though? Hey, Miss Chicago, man, you was spitting some facts on Double Speak earlier. I appreciate that. Just you telling your truth and you giving your perception, because it was a lot of, if people listen to you, it was a lot of information that they should take in consideration, especially as content creators, listening to someone who supports a lot of people, and I think it's always beneficial when supporters let us how and why they. A lot of times people forget the only reason we can do what we do is because people support us, right? So, and yeah, but I appreciated you, up there. Um, 'Cause like I said, you dropped a lot of sauce on, and I hope they wasn't just hearing you. I hope they took the time to listen to you, because a lot of what you got a lot of wisdom. And if you go start hitting panels, definitely, you're welcome on this one. Liz B, what up, sis? What up, sis? Appreciate you. Yeah, you was throwing down on that panel, but yeah, man, just the just going through, it developed me into who I am now. So sometimes things are taken away from us that we may feel as precious or valuable, but a lot of times it's because we need more room to grow. We'll never grow into something if we distracted by other things. If we have a false sense of success, which I did, being honest, I was man, look, I was grinding. I had a new baby. Um, I was trying to get my wife to the point where she didn't work. So I'm working one job and I'm running two businesses, going crazy, you know. Um, so I had to slow that down, you know. And now I'm spending time with my kids. I didn't grow up with my mother and father until the age of 9. Right. When I was 9, I moved with my mother, but from, from a kid, I mean, a baby up until, my mom was there up until she went to college. So, like, up until I was 2, she had me when she was 16, 17. So I think she was a junior or going into her senior. But, yeah, my grandma brought me up, so I was raised old school around a bunch of older people. So I didn't have a traditional, I was hanging out. So I always felt drawn to like mature crowds, because that's how I came up. I came up watching Jeopardy, Guiding Light, and stuff like that. I mean, I watched cartoons too, and then just listening to the older people and practicing their mannerisms. And I remember all that as a little kid. Like, I'm trying to walk like my uncle. Like, this is how a man walk. This is what a man do. I remember thinking that, emulating him, because he was well respected. He was well respected. So I'm like, I want to be like him, So, that's impersonated on your subconscious and conscious as a child. So even as you get older, you know, you still have that impersonated on your subconscious. So a lot of that will come out, especially when you feel lost, right? When you don't know what direction, you know, your subconscious will remind you or give you that example that you had as a child. You'll begin to look for that and you'll find different people to display different things. This is what happened to me. And that's how I found a lot of people who mentored me, people who I wouldn't say coached, it was more or less mentored. Um, but yeah, but even then, um, you know, even that I appreciate just the people taking time out to help me, you know, because they didn't have to. So that's why I always try to be a resource to other people because I know a lot of people don't have that, right? I'm blessed. I will tell you just the encounters that I had in my life. If I told them to you, it'd seem like luck, right? It'd seem like, uh, but it's just divine intervention. It's the way the Creator structured it. When I needed something, it was the right person was always there to guide me in the direction where I should go. You know, and I had to listen to understand that. And you know, when you're young, you don't listen. But when I began to listen, that's when it began. My life changed when I began to just listen and stop hearing things and really listen and really listen. And you know, I'm here now. You know, I got two beautiful kids, got a beautiful wife, my mother and father. I still have my mother and father. My sisters. I got a lot of people who love me, a lot of people who support me on different levels. You know, um, so I got a lot to appreciate and be grateful and thankful for. You know, and I don't take that for granted because I know people who don't have what I have. So that's why I always try to be that to other people too. You know, all I can do with that is to try. East Dad, what up, though, my brother? Appreciate you, East. Appreciate you. I appreciate that, Miss Chicago. I appreciate that. Yeah, so I always try to be I try to be a light, you know. Try to be a light because I had many lights. So all I can do is play it forward and teach my son and daughter to do the same, you know, because I'm watching them come up and I'm like, they got something I never had. Their mother and father in the house, raising them. With the one of us is with them 24/7. They don't need for anything. They don't even. My kids don't want for nothing. You know. I don't have everything, but like I said, even what I don't have is my family come through. Like, bam, here you go. Like we just never need. I have that. I have that circle, that family, that community, that tribe. What we trying to build on here, I know we can because I live it. You just got to have the right people. You got to have people like-minded, like-hearted. It's not only the mind, it's the heart. It's mainly the heart. You got to have like-hearted people. So that's why it don't matter what you know or what your past was. It's about what you're doing right now and what you plan on doing tomorrow. We all get stories, but our past is not there to demify us or demonify us or criminalize us or just make us feel bad. No, our past is there for us to understand what we went through and how it developed us to the people we are today. Because if you still doing things in your past, it's not your past, it's your person. But if you learned those lessons and overcame those obstacles, then it's your past. All swords are forged in fire. So yeah, you go through heat. That's tempered. That's what molds you. That's what the heat helps you redefine yourself because you might just be like a lump of steel, right? then you get put in that heat, and that heat enables you to shape that still to whatever you desire to be. So it's the adversity, it's the losses that are the greatest gifts sometimes. And just living in appreciation. Dee dee. Appreciate you, sis. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. I was just sitting back, man. I stare at my kids, my family in general, man. They normally sleep before me, and I just sit and watch them and just realize how blessed I am. You know, like when I say I live in gratitude, I promise you I do. I look at my dog, right? And I can name 2 times where my dog literally saved my life. Like my dog almost fell down the stairs and my dog grabbed me. I got a King Shepherd, right? She almost like 106 pounds. It's like I slipped and was going back and she grabbed my hoodie and pulled me forward. My baby did that. I even look at my dog and just realize how grateful I am to have that dog. That particular dog. You know, people don't take the time and look at the little things and be grateful, because the little things, when you don't have it no more, then you realize what you're missing. And when that happens, then you realize that you didn't really take it for granted in the first place. And that's why you miss it. Well, a lot of things that I lost in life, I can just think back about good memories or good times about, because I always appreciate it. And that's people, places, and things, you know. When you appreciate something that's gone, you have those memories, those good memories of it. So it's never truly gone. It's just not physically there. But when you don't appreciate it and it's gone, that's regret. That'd be regret that we feel. And I don't like feeling regret. So I learned that. I understood that at a young age. Live with no regrets. We say it. I know people say that, but Bud Files, what up, though? Appreciate you, Bud Files. Appreciate you. You know, people say, yeah, we don't live with regret, but you never know what regret is until you don't have something. And then when it's missing, that's when it sit in. Because you wish you did this, you wish you did that. But if you're living in gratitude, it ain't no wishing. Ain't no wishing. But yeah, just being grateful, man. I'm grateful for y'all, man. You know, I'm grateful for y'all. Because y'all, especially late at night, man, y'all don't have to take y'all time out to come listen to this crazy old backwoods boy talk, but y'all do. So I appreciate that. I really do. And, you know, I'm not the most entertaining. The Chicago said it perfectly earlier. You know, I don't do the drama at all. I'm straight. I ain't got it in my real life. I'm not about to come on out here. You know, I understand. You know, I don't knock nobody for what they do. You know, but just me talking for me, I don't have time for it. I did too much of that in my lifetime. And I'm only 40. You know, I had enough. I'm straight, man. Almost lost my life twice. I lost a lot of people. A lot of people, man. So no, I'm not about to come on here and if I can do anything, I'm gonna come on here and try to build people. You know, if I feel like I gotta destroy someone, I'm gonna stay the hell away from them. You know, that ain't in God's plan for me. You know, I'm straight. It's hard to get that hate, anger, bitterness. It's hard to get that out of you. But once it's out of you, you do your damnedest to protect yourself, to not allow it to get back in you. Because you do your damnedest. And you'll do things that you wouldn't normally do, like walk away. Walk away. Would you walk away to protect your peace? I would. I had to learn how to do that because I have a lot of testicular fortitude. I had to learn how to walk away. You know, especially if we can't, if it's a misunderstanding and we can't talk, you can have it. I'm good. You know, people, oh, that's cowardly. You this, you that. You know what? I got a family that loves me, so I really don't care what too many people say about me. The people who know me say good things. So why do I care what a stranger says? People know you from an encounter, right? And it's not like I can see if it's something brash or something like if I'm cussing somebody out or this or that or this, I can understand that, right? But if we have an interaction and I don't know, you feel like I'm trying to manipulate you, I'm a hell of a manipulator because I'm the one teaching you what the hell it is. Most people, I'm just being honest, most people don't even know what manipulation is. When you say manipulation, people don't understand influence is a form of manipulation. You tie your shoe, you manipulating it. Like manipulation is not about if it's happening, it's about why it's happening. All right? Most people only think with an understanding. I'm trying to present easy ways to comprehend things. You know, it's not even about what's right or wrong in life. It's what exists. It don't matter if it's right or wrong, it happens. Right? So we can sit up here and say how things should be, or we can read how things are. We can adapt and move like that. You know, I just bring a perspective that, you know, it's unique. But yeah. King Hayes, only Hayes YouTube channel. Appreciate it. Peace up, everyone. Appreciate you. Just keep showing up and progressing. It'll work out. Oh yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Oh no, this was just yeah, it has to work out. You know, this is what we doing here is much more than you know, like even trying to build a channel. I don't really care about a channel. I mean, it's nice to be monetized because it gives you the potential to invest in yourself, to reinvest. And to be honest with you, like right now, you know, I'm a father with 2 kids and a wife. So my time is precious and my money is valuable, you know. So any opportunity that I can invest into what I'm doing on here, about what I'm doing on here, is 10 times better because I can justify that. I can't justify to the wife spending hundreds of dollars a month on a YouTube channel that ain't making no money. That's just not reality. You know what I'm saying? That ain't reality. Not for me anyway. Nah. I ain't taking no food off my family's table. So allowing this to, you know, invest into itself, definitely. But no, my goal on here is to expand consciousness in my own little way. Just giving understanding, giving people the opportunity to understand what they truly are and what they truly capable of. Let's expand consciousness. That's all Christ did. Christ came to change the hearts and the minds of the human beings, of the human species. Give them another way to think, a better way to think. You know, that's why I say sometimes you have to be the example. You know, we can say whatever, but it's not about what we say. It's actually about what we do. Anybody can say anything, but it's what their actions show. You know, are their actions consistent with the words? But no, I appreciate that though. Yeah, we're gonna keep rocking. We're gonna keep rolling. We're gonna keep making it do what it do. Yeah. But I won't go stay on here too long tonight. Yeah, baby boy. Yeah, my son will be 5 tomorrow, man. That's amazing. I remember, you know, my wife had a C-section. And I just remember them handing me the baby. I was holding him for the first 2 minutes. And I'm like, God dang, his head is big. My arm was hurting. Like that little sucker came out like 9 pounds. I'm looking like, hold on, man. This little man, he been ever since that first time I held him, man. That boy been hooked to my hip ever since. That's literally my mini me. Everything is under me, man. I didn't have that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm appreciating that now. You know, we talk about generational curses. You know, to be honest with you, it's not even supernatural or simply learned behavior is what we see and what we accept. You know, I heard somebody on a panel the other day, you know, saying accept people for who they are. And that's true. You know, you can accept people who they are, but that don't mean you got to deal with bullshit, right? I accept everyone for who they are, but I don't mean I got to deal with you, right? It's what you accept in life, man. And when you build yourself up to a certain level, you don't accept nothing but what's valuable and what's beneficial to you, because it takes time, you know, it takes effort to build yourself up. And if people choose not to do that, if people choose not to work on themselves, you know, to try to become a better version of themselves, then that's on them. It has nothing to do with me. So I accept people for who they are. I just don't have to deal with them. You know, and that's anybody, you know. You know, Gary would say preference. Ain't nothing wrong with preference. I know I ain't everybody's cup of tea. And that's A-okay, because like I said, you know, different things resonate with different people. So you know, it's all about preference, what people go accept. One day at a time, a person at a time, if need be. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's just yeah, man. This the season, bro. Right here. Like I had my down, now I'm going into my up. You know, my down season. You know, that's law of rhythm. Things go up and down. You know, that's why I understood how to embrace the bad, just like I accept the good. You know, so you know, it's just law of rhythm. It's natural. You look at no one's life has just been perfect all the way through. You had ups and downs, losses, and you know, that's just life. You know, that's a natural universal law. So this is my up season. So that's why I go into my mode of gratitude. You know, I live that. You know, I live it every day. You know, but this is the season of gratitude. You know, I don't know if y'all understand what the winter solstice is, but at a point, the sun goes down to the lowest point that it will rise. And they call that the depth of the sun. And on the 25th, it goes back to the highest point. And that's the rebirth of the sun. So that shows in itself law of rhythm, right? Because the sun goes down to the lowest, and then it takes its time to rise back up to the highest. There's only within these 6 days, 5 or 6 days of this season that the sun does that. Right? In that time frame, that goes super low and back super high. So we always recognize that and pay homage to it as the death and the rebirth of the sun. That's what the winter solstice is. So that's the creator. It's like the sun is resting. You know, we call it it's the rest season, and it's a reflection. Like you look back and you appreciate the down, and you appreciate the sun going back to the hottest point. But the down is not to be down, but it's the period of observation. You know, and we use that observation period to appreciate, be grateful, be thankful, because we know what's coming. So it's like we almost willing it to come. You know, you're almost willing it to rise back to the highest point. So that's what we so that's what we do. But yeah, we'll definitely be back. What's today? Thursday? Probably Sunday. I'll probably be back on Sunday. If not Sunday, Monday. Yeah, I'll probably go chill tomorrow because the wife got to work this weekend. So I'm gonna probably be chilling with the babies tomorrow. My son's birthday is tomorrow, but we having a party for him on my daughter's birthday, which is the 22nd. So both my babies, their birthday right around the corner from one another, 9 days apart. So we're gonna have a party for both of them then. So I'm gonna let them open some stuff tomorrow. We just go kick it. You know, his mom will wake up, and my son love pancakes. He love my wife pancakes. He tried them store, the ones you want. He want mom's pancakes. He say that I want mom pancakes. And then he don't want my wife was gonna buy him a cake. And he just said he'll wait for the party, but he want brownies. My son love brownies. So that's what they go wake up and do tomorrow. I'm about to put his little gift out so when he wake up, yeah, he gonna go crazy. And that's like joy, watching my kids, my wife, just watching them happy, man. That gives me, I don't even know how to explain it. It's blissfulness, just blissfulness. And it's the look like even my kids now, they get everything, but they appreciate the little thing. It's the little thing. My wife, people, I remember we was dating, they used to say she was bougie. But no, she not bougie at all. My wife loves the little thing. So, yeah, but let me get off here, man. I ain't about to go. I don't know what I'm about to go do, but I know I'm about to set up, but that's only going to take like 2 minutes. I'm probably about to just get my butt in the bed and get ready to wake up. And, yeah, I'm going to need my energy dealing with him in the morning. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all coming out, rocking out with me for a minute. Man, y'all know what I always say. Care about how you feel. These are the conversations that build nation. And if I say anything that resonated with you, do me a favor, hit that share button, tell somebody, help me spread the word. But until next time, we out.